Welcome back, everybody, to Joe's Bibles. This is Joe, and I want to say this. First of all, do not let 2026 go to waste. Make use of 2026. Give some time to God. Give a lot of time to God, and give a lot of time to His Word. So if you don't have a Bible reading plan yet, or if you don't have a plan for 2026 and how you're going to spend time with God, get to it now. All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you my Bible for 2026, my Bible reading plan, which I already shared this last video, and also the journal that I'll be using for 2026. So this Bible, I've already reviewed this. This is the green goat skin, and it is a verse-by-verse Bible. So let me show you Matthew. Let's go to one of the Gospels, actually, any of the Gospels. Okay, so this is a red letter Bible, and the red letter helps me to really focus on Jesus's words and those times when he's not speaking. So it just helps me to have better focus, especially as I'm studying. This is also a verse-by-verse Bible, so it's really great for teaching and preaching. You can see also that here there's some margin space, and if there's margin space, I may write in it, maybe not. So this year, I know I've said this a few times already in the last couple of years, I want to stick with just one Bible. And I think this is going to be the year to do it because I really just want to slow down. So in past years, I have made it a point to read the Bible multiple times. And I may still do that this year, but the aim for this year is to really get to know this particular Bible. And I just want to be able to have that association with this Bible, that this is my Bible. And I'd love for my kids to know, like, hey, this is Dad's Bible, because I will have spent time with it, brought it everywhere with me. They know that this is the one that I read. So I want to do that. I really want to get to know this Bible. I want this Bible to be known as my Bible. And I think I'm going to be able to do it this year because, man, the ache in me to slow down, to really chew and meditate on God's word, to hear from God as I spend time with him is just a greater desire for me now, just a greater ache and a longing for me to just slow down. So that's what I'm going to do, slow down with this one Bible. Now, the Bible plan that I'll be using is the M'Cheyne plan, the Robert Murray M'Cheyne plan, and I shared this with you guys in the previous video. And basically, the M'Cheyne plan, once you read it all the way through for 365 days, you will have read the Old Testament one time, the New Testament 2 times, and then the Psalms 2 times. And the way that it's laid out is you've got 4 different readings. Genesis is one reading, 1 chapter at a time in Matthew, 1 chapter at a time in Ezra, and then 1 chapter at a time in Acts. And the readings in the Old Testament is just canonical, right? So Genesis all the way to whenever 365 days are done. Same thing with Ezra, canonical reading all the way through, or canonical order. In the New Testament, in the Matthew and the Acts one, you're going to go through the Gospels, and then after you're done with the Gospels, then you're going to go through the Psalms, and then after you're done with the Psalms, then you go back into the New Testament letters, and then you finish it off with the Revelation. The journal that I'll be using is this green Leuchtturm 1917. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Leuchtturm. I think it's German for lighthouse. Anyway, this is my journal, and as you can see, it is green. So this journal is basically going to be my work journal, but mostly my personal journal. And let me show you how I've laid this out. 2026, this is my cover page. Then the next spread is 6 months of the year. It's got the calendar up here, which I wrote. I know some of you are going, what? You're crazy. Why did you do that? It was fun for me. The next part of this is I begin with January 2026. And this is how I'll do my months, okay? I lay this out like a bullet journal. And so it has the days of the month down one column, and then the corresponding day of the week for that date. So for instance, January 1st is going to be on a Thursday and all the way down. So on this side is going to be my 1-sentence summary. And that's basically a 1-sentence summary of my devotional time with God. That way I remember it throughout the day or throughout the month. At the end of the month, I could take a look and go, oh, this is how God has been speaking to me. This is what God's been saying to me in my devotional times. On this side, I plan to do like highlights and lowlights of the day. Still not sure, but I think that's the plan for now. And then you could see a little tracker on this side of the page. So I'm going to track all the times that I have been praying for other people or the church or my family, times when I have meditated on the scriptures, times when I have fulfilled my reading plan, and when I have exercised. Then I go into my Bible reading summary. So you can see that this spread is laid out the way my Bible reading plan works. One column is for Genesis, Matthew, Ezra, and Acts. And as I read each of these chapters daily, I'm going to write down the summary of each of those chapters or a popular verse that comes out of it. That way it'll help me to remember the content of each of these chapters. And then after this spread, then I just jump into my daily spread. So this is what I'm using for 2026. My green Cambridge Topaz in the NASB 2020. This is my journal, and this is my Bible reading plan. What I'd like to hear from you and know from you is, do you have a Bible reading plan set up for 2026? What Bible are you using, or what translation are you using, and are you going to be using a Bible journal? Well, that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you like this video, and please leave a comment down below. Have a good one, and remember, read your Bible.